Well, I mean, there are no guarantees, you know. So, yeah, I mean, we'll always, of course, try to do our best. In the past, yes, we've had a lot of great races here. I mean, some, I think back then were also unexpected wins. So, in a way, maybe, you know, we come into this weekend again, you know, a bit. I mean, not as favorites for sure, but I know that, you know, myself and the team will always try to optimize everything that we can. It looks like quite a warm weekend as well, you know, so it's going to be tough to make the tires last anyway. But I'm excited. I'm here to do the best I can, and of course I hope to be on the podium.
You talk about optimization. You've got some new parts on the car here in Austria. What are you expecting from them?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it gives us a bit more performance. You know, the team has been working hard to get these parts, so of course I'm very happy that we have an upgrade here. And yeah, every little bit, you know, forward will help us be more competitive and hopefully close the gap a little bit. But at the same time, we also know that others are also bringing bits throughout the year, you know. So yeah, we just need to keep working hard, keep trying to close that gap down.
Max, tell us a little bit about how you drive a lap here, because you stunned everybody last weekend with that pole lap that was 0.4 of a second faster than anyone else. What is the secret?
Brake late, go early on throttle, smooth driving. I've always felt good here for whatever reason. I think there are always tracks that are naturally probably suiting you a bit better, you know, than others. And this one probably suits me a bit better than some others, naturally. I know, of course, it's our home Grand Prix, but yeah, I don't know. It's just a flow of the track, maybe in Sector 2, Sector 3, you know, faster corners. You need a car that performs around here. And yeah, I think for most years, our car has been, yeah, pretty decent. Last year was a bit, I think, of a surprise, you know, the gap in qualifying, but I think we really executed the performance well in qualifying with also our tire prep and everything, which, you know, on a short lap is not always the easiest. Because I think in the race it was, of course, a proper battle.
Look, Max, final one from me. About Sebastian Vettel, who's come out this week saying that he's been in regular contact with Helmut Marko about maybe a position within Red Bull Racing. Just can we get your thoughts on the prospect of Sebastian Vettel joining the team in some capacity?
I mean, it's more than normal that someone that has achieved so much with Red Bull, you know, has been brought up by Red Bull that, yeah, in a sense, there's always a spot available, right? I think also Seb always kept a really good relationship with Helmut anyway, even when he left, you know. So I didn't know that, of course, they were talking, but I'm sure that there's always a space for Seb in any kind of form.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Good luck this weekend, Max. Isack, let's come to you now. Can we throw it back to last time out, first of all? It was a slightly frustrating weekend for you and the team in Canada. Do you understand the cause of the issues that you had there?
I mean, you know, on one lap pace, it seems like it was very hard to drive for us. Our riding was quite terrible. But somehow we managed to, again, be in Q3. But, you know, you can do those things on one lap. But over 70 laps, I think it's much harder to be on the very maximum what the car can do, and we are suffering a lot more compared to the other teams in terms of tire degradation, especially on the medium with the graining. But again, it was very fine margin with other midfield cars. It's just that we were on the wrong end of it, which usually we're on the opposite. So we try to turn this around.
I mean, this is race 11. Just tell us a little bit more about the car. Is it actually a difficult one to dial in that one race it'll be good, the next race it'll be bad, or are you feeling some consistency there with it?
No, it's been probably the most consistent car, let's say performance-wise. We never had bad surprises. It's just, you know, you don't design your car around Montreal, that's for sure. It's a very specific one, and I think going back to a more traditional track, the European rounds, I think we're going to be much more competitive, just like we were in Barcelona.
Tell us a little bit about this racetrack here in Austria. You finished on the podium in the past, of course, in Formula 2. It's a short track. qualifying has been a strength of yours so far this year. So do you feel that Saturday here is something that you can really get stuck into?
It's going to be the target. If the car is able to go to Q3, then I'm going to do the maximum I can to top the midfield. But again, it's a track I really enjoy. I've been so much faster, obviously, but yeah, I enjoy this. It's sector 1 is more like pure braking efficiency, and then like very slow speed, and then you go into very high speed. So the track is kind of split in two, which I really like.
Okay, thank you for that. Good luck to you as well.
Thanks.
Pierre, let's come to you now. And can we start with Canada as well? Difficult weekend. Tell us about the learnings that you've had from Montreal.
Well, I think it was quite unfortunate. We had an unfortunate Q1 exit, which in a way put us on the back foot. Being starting from the pit lane after that, in a DRS train for 40 laps. So it was a very frustrating race. I think the pace was not too far off to challenge the last few points inside the top 10, but starting from the pit lane obviously was going to be tricky. So I think we got some learnings. We knew going to Montreal it wasn't going to suit our package too much, and looking at the gaps this year, how tight it is, you can easily swing one way or the other, and we knew we'll probably be on the wrong side of it in Montreal.
Easy to swing one way or the other, but actually similar question to Isack. Is the Alpine a difficult car to dial in? Easy one week, hard the next?
I wouldn't say it's difficult. I wouldn't say it's easy. At the same time, I think we know our weaknesses and we know our strength. And at the minute, it's very much about maximizing the strength. A tense at the moment can move you 3 or 4 position up and down the grid, and that's why we got to focus on each single detail we can. So I think the focus is going to be there. We know the car we have is going to be the car we'll have until the end of the year. The focus is on next year, and that's our weapon, and that's why we'll try to get it in the best position we can every single time.
All right, Pierre, thank you for that. Let's now open this to the floor. We will start with the broadcasters, please. Who's first? Yep, Craig.
Thanks. Craig Slater, Sky Sports. A question for Max. Obviously some good championship points and a strong second place in Canada, Max. There was the team protest, not a driver protest after the race. Toto Wolff described it as petty, maybe unnecessary. Did you think enough was going on there to make it a reasonable protest for the team to submit?
I think everything has been said about Montreal, So at least I have nothing to add from that race.
Even the time it took to sort it all out, a long time.
Yeah, I have nothing to add. It doesn't help anything to keep talking about it.
Okay, thanks, Max. Next, please. Yep.
Nelson Valkenburg for Viaplay for all three. We started off the day with the publication of stewarding guidelines. We're at a track where racing is always tough. Are you completely confident that now in situation A, it would always result in situation B or penalty B like it's set out in the guidelines? For all three, please.
Pierre, let's start with you.
Yeah, to me it's clear on how hard you can race and the limit of it. So obviously as driver you always take it right up to the limit and try to use any gray area that you can, but I think step by step we're reducing these gray areas, and I think it's at least to me it's very clear on what you can do and can't do.
Isack?
Clear.
Has it changed? I've not seen anything. I've been busy.
Just the FIA has published them.
How?
Team. It's a matter of being super sensitive, or it's experience that brings you this?
Well, I think first of all, every driver is different. Every driver needs a different thing from the car. So, what I need from the car might not work for someone else. I think that is quite normal. So for my sense, I just focus on what I need from the car, and just go off what I learned from a very young age, how I drive, how I adapt to the car situations. So for me, it's a very natural process. It's nothing really special from my side. How I do things is just how I know how to operate, how to work. So for me, it's nothing weird. I just focus on if I have understeer, oversteer, how can I balance it out? How can I adapt my driving? And how do we move forward with the progress of the car? There's no rocket science behind it. It's just what I feel and what the team sees, and you communicate what you want. What you want to improve on. It's normal every year. You build a new car, and there are always things that can be done better. Then, if things cannot be modified very quickly, how can I adapt as a driver? It's a constant process that you go through, I think.